So at this point here, and then this point here, I had put like a support line. So overall, it was going in an uptrend. I put this resistance line up here. Now, I kind of predicted this resistance line right here by putting this bottom line, knowing that it was going in an uptrend. So it rejected off support, going in an uptrend, and it was creating a higher low, which most likely was going to create a higher high. And it did do that, broke above pivot point, and also it broke this resistance line. So right around this resistance line is when I was calling it, and it broke above, continuing going up, hit the take profit level, came back down, and I had posted in the market analysis room this picture here. So this is a screenshot picture of what was happening. So it hit take profit perfectly and then came back down, hitting the 61.8% level on the Fibonacci. And then from the 61.8, it rejected up. We see an engulfing right here. It's also rejecting off support line. So on AUD-CHF, we can see right here that it did rise up all the way to the 0% level, creating a triple top. And then it broke the triple top, continued going down, broke the channel, retest, and then came down, hitting this support line here, and then came up, hitting the channel resistance, and then broke through. So this is mainly like scalping, but kind of going with the trend as well. Let's go ahead and analyze some other pairs right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Buy support, sell resistance. Buy in bulls, retest, sell in bears, wick exhaustion for retest. But overall bias should always. Yeah, very good. Badolite, very good. That's exactly right. So let's go on to the Euro USD. Check out what's going on here. So overall with Euro USD, I can see that price is getting weaker. So it's showing that price dropped really low. We can also see, I draw my resistance line. So right now, the price is currently around where the support line is at. We can see support line here, resistance here, and then resistance on this side, also like some support over here. So around this area is where I'm expected for the price to be reversing. So this is a 4-hour time frame. I can see some divergence happening. Now overall, still waiting for this break. So it's kind of going in a downward channel, kind of like getting tighter into like a funnel, and then it's going to find its breakout pretty soon. We might see it tonight, or I would say on Wednesday, probably on Wednesday or tomorrow. We'll see on that. We're going to wait for a breakout. So most likely right here, if it breaks above this pivot point, now I have a buy stop. I call the buy stop inside of the signal group. Let me bring that up here on my other screen. Yeah. So this is my analysis. So it's basically the same thing that's going on here. Same thing that I drew here. It's a downward channel, descending channel. And we can see the buy stop is around where the break of resistance is at. So once it breaks the resistance, it should be rising up, and I think it's going to be rising up to this level. And the way that I got that was the distance from here to here is normally about the distance it should go when it breaks. And I should go a little higher, but I put take profit around this area here, where it's like the point of failure areas. You can see it's right where the take profit is set at. So that's how I was able to get my take profit level of 621 micro pips, and then the stop is 323. So it's about a 1-to-2 ratio right here. So once it does break through and hit, then overall it should continue going in the uptrend. So it might do something like this and continue riding up if it was to break. So that's why I have the buy stop up there, just ready for that reversal to happen. But overall, on the bigger time frame, we can see that it was hitting off of a support area. So we're expecting it to reverse pretty soon on Euro USD. Let's go on to a different pair. USD JPY. Let's do this. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be looking at the chat every once in a while. I won't be able to get through all of them, but some of them. Indicator on lower window is RSI. Okay, so USD JPY. So I'm going to get these areas here. All right. Thanks, Bodie. Let's see. So 4 hour. We can see in this area here that it was price was getting trapped right here, and then it broke above, retested right here. So it's in an area where it was once resistance, now it's support over here, and it bounced twice off of that support line. And yeah, on USD JPY, I posted in the analysis that I can see like a left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder happening, which is exactly what happened right here. The only thing about this right shoulder and head, I don't really like getting into necklines that look like this for the head and shoulder on an uptrend. I like getting in on necklines that are pointing this way, so I know to be able to get in much sooner than all the way down here for the sell. So you could get in for the sell all the way down here, but it's much better when it's pointing up like that. Now for this one, we can see it's currently at pivot point, and we see some reaction happening. The blue's under the red on the 1 hour. So right now, if I was to do fib even on this area, we can see it's around the 38.2, and I think it's going to drop down to at least a 0.0 or down to the like negative 27% or even lower. But we can also notice, so maybe getting in for this trade when it breaks below like this 109.000. If we see that it breaks below that, you guys know major psychological level. If it breaks below, we should be expecting this trade to continue dropping down. Even if you catch it from here at the 108,995, all the way down to the 0.0, which is 108,995. 870. So that's 995 minus 870. That's 125 micropips. And based off my 200 micropip plan, you would already be halfway done, or more than halfway done for the day off of just this trade. So we can see it's rejecting off pivot point, kind of creating that shooting star pattern. We'll look at the 15. The 15-minute is kind of showing some divergence in this area as well. So I would just wait until it drops below the 0.0 to then get in for that sell on USD JPY. But overall, I do think that it should be dropping because it created that head and shoulder pattern, and then price is getting weaker on the bigger time frame. So let's go on to the next pair, USD CAD. So those of you guys that have taken my 7-day training, what is this showing here? What is USD CAD showing me? I know some of you guys are in here. Matt? Okay. Yeah, consolidation. How about channel? What type of channel? Yeah. Yeah, sideways channel, consolidation. You guys got it right. So definitely that's what's going on here. We can see there's a sideways channel. If I do my channel like this, there's a sideways channel happening. Now, it's looking like it's about to, it's breaking through. We can see that there's a long candlestick and it's not a wick. These wicks means that buyers came in, sellers pushed the market down. So all of these areas, buyers were coming in and sellers pushed the market down. Same thing with the bottom. We can see wicks. Right here in this area, we don't really see wicks. That means price might actually be shooting up. So normally the price does move about the distance of the consolidation moving up once it breaks through. Now, in this red zone here, it's also an area of resistance. You can see right here on the 4-hour time frame. I got this one off of the daily actually. Tip of wick, tip of body. So if I zoom in, we can see just by getting this area here, you would be able to predict all this consolidation happening here. So this is also the 61.8 level, which is why I was thinking that it should be dropping down. We can see price came down, came back up. Now, I could do like the Fibonacci backwards, because it looks like it's breaking above. So it is hitting the 61.8 and then above 50, above 38.2. Now it's at 23.6. I know it's a little bit confusing to see because it's like double. Actually remove this one. So now it's around like the 23.6. So it might go up to like the 0.0 if it breaks through. It's probably going to go up to this area here, 0.0, or if it breaks through, we're going to be seeing it go to the negative 27% and rise up, continuing this this uptrend that's happening here. We can see like an uptrend kind of channel going on. Yeah, an ascending channel. So right now with this one, it's breaking through. Let's see. H3 tool, you said higher high, higher low, and now making another higher high. Yeah, correct. So we do see that it's above resistance 1 level. Looks like it's kind of like doing a retest. We also see that it's above the 0.0 level. The 0 is at 29000. So it's above it with a long candlestick, closed above. Now we should be seeing this trade rise. I would probably buy now, or wait until it kind of breaks above here. But overall, it is above the 0, so you could buy now and then probably take profit at the 250 to be safe. 250, or you have that resistance 2 level. But wherever you're seeing that reaction happening, if it breaks through, then continue it to the next level. And then if it breaks through even stronger, like continue catching it to like the 500. We have this R3, this like the 670 or so, and then the 750. We have multiple take profits that you can get off of this one. We see some reaction happening here. Blue's above the red. If I look at the 1 hour, blue's above the red as well. So yeah, it's breaking above the consolidation area and should be rising for UCAD. Signal probably coming soon for that one, as USD JPY. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I see we got some more people that joined in on Zoom. Sage, Shazi, Taylor, Mario. We just got someone new right now, iPhone. Let's make some money, you guys. Everyone, let's focus on catching pips, make some money. I feel this week is going to turn out real good. Some good setups. Last week was NFP, so it was pretty crazy. NZD USD was a trade that I had called, which was, I'll go over this analysis right here. So for NZD USD, we can see that it was like 20 micropips from hitting take profit. Didn't really have any drawback from here. Continued writing down, and at this level here, we can see that it kind of reacted off this area and then just continued rising up. So it's about 20 micropips from hitting the take profit. I thought it was going to drop down to this support level. That's where I put my take profit, where most of these candles were touching. Probably could have adjusted it like a little bit more, but it still would have been around this area where I would have done it. This is probably like the more conservative area because I can see some reactions happening there, and it did react off of there. I took profit once I started seeing the reversal. I was going on like the 5 minute. So I took profit like up here once I saw the crossover happening. But overall, I didn't even touch SL. So with this trade, I had called it because we see overall it's in a downtrend. Overall, it's in a downtrend, and it also was below this area here. So this is like a support if I dragged it further. So I was looking at this without even writing the support and resistance because I saw with my eyes, and then right here it was like rejecting down, kind of like retest, and then looked like it was going to continue writing down. So overall, this should be dropping some. RSI. Yeah, we can kind of see right now it's showing us this going on. Consolidation. So we might be seeing another signal for this one on the breakout. catching it going up or catching it going down. So overall, I feel that this one should be dropping down some more. NZD USD. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any other pairs that you want me to analyze. Welcome, Harish. We'll do USD CHF. All right, so USD CHF, it's around a resistance area right now. Let's see. I did Euro USD already. I see two people put GBP JPY, so I'll do that one after. But for USD CHF, we can see it's at a resistance. It broke above this area here. We have like the resistance, we have the support. So it broke above. Now it's at a really oversold area. Even on the RSI, we can see that it's highly oversold. So it's at the 0-0. Major resistance area on the daily. If I go on the 4-hour, remove this. So with this support line here, we can see that it was touching multiple times and then it like broke through, kind of hitting as a resistance up here. And it's also at a resistance line. So right now we're noticing that it's kind of forming that like, might be forming that double top or a triple top before doing the reversal. But if you were to catch this one on that reversal, I would probably, yeah, right now it's still an uptrend. I would wait for this one. I'd wait for this one. It's not really showing divergence here. Let's see. Yeah, and it's above pivot point. So definitely right now is not a sell signal just yet. I would probably wait for this one to drop down below this support, at least below this previous low. But definitely should be dropping down. And this is probably like a quick scalp. You can catch it down hitting like this support 1. And if it breaks through, then it'll probably drop down to the support 2 level. You can see there's a strong push happening, and then 250 is around this area as well. 250 is right here. So we can probably wait for this one to drop low. We can see strong push going down right now. We might see it stall right here at the 250. That's normally what happens. It'll push down at the 250 and then might right up. So this one's not a signal just yet. I would wait for this one. I'm actually going to adjust this and put it here to get ready for a sell signal potentially. All right. Let's go to GBP JPY now. Hello, Ajaz. Welcome in. So GBP JPY. All right, so we can see on the daily, it's hitting off this support level here. It's at a support level here. We don't see any divergence just yet, but we might be seeing a rejection happening. Let me actually look at MT4 real quick. One sec. This is GBP, JPY. So looking on here, yeah, I can see there's a 3 being painted down here, which means it should be reversing soon. We can also see that strong divergence that happened over here, which is why price did already start rising up. See, price was showing this divergence. Price did go up, came back down. So we do see this like inverted head and shoulder happening. Left head, and then this right shoulder area. It's above pivot point right now. If I go on the 15, you can see like this resistance area, it's now above. So I think it's going to respect off of this right here. This channel going in an upward channel like this. So we can see it's like hit off the 61.8, broke above the 50% level, and it's rising up to the 38.2 level. So definitely this one's a buying trade. You can get in for the buy right now. It's above 750 as well. Yeah, you can get in for GBP JPY. Give me one sec, you guys. All right. So on GBP JPY, we can see on the 15-minute that we also see some divergence happening, rejecting off the 61.8. So overall, this should be rising up, and you can catch it and hit these take profit levels. So like 38.2 would be one, but I would say like the 23.6 being like TP1, TP2, the 00 definitely because it's around R1, and then TP3 around this negative 27%, which is around the area where it's going to be hitting the resistance line on this channel, this prediction channel right here. So we see that inverted head and shoulder happening. We can also see if I do my neckline, it's going to look like this. So I like getting in right here for the buy, predicting that reversal. But you can also get in on the break of the resistance if you want to wait a little longer. Because this would be like the better line because we know that it's now breaking the structure, kind of creating, breaking that resistance, and might create that higher high and then come back down, creating the higher low, and then continue that uptrend going in this channel. So this is what can be happening. Comes back down probably to around the 0%, and then continue rising up. That's just a slight prediction of what can happen with GBP JPY, but we do see that inverted head and shoulder happening, and then it's also at support level on the bigger time frame. GBP USD, I think, did I analyze that one? No, I didn't. I'll check that one out right now. I'll have this one open, ready to go. GBP USD. So this is going to be the last pair that I'm going to be analyzing for tonight. Noel, I already analyzed Euro USD. I'm also going to be recording all of my analysis and be posting them on YouTube. So be ready for that. If you guys want my YouTube channel, I'm going to be posting more on there. So GBP USD, we can see, I'm just going to quickly chop this here. You see kind of an upward channel going on. But this is 15-minute time frame. Let's look at daily. All right. So it did its double top over here. It did its double top at this area here. One top, two top, also around, it was kind of like a resistance level. Yes. Broke down. Continue dropping down below support. So now this is its new resistance line. Now we have all of these areas that I can drag over. It's going to be my areas to target when the market's dropping down. So doing this, let's see. You can see price is highly oversold at this area here. That's on the daily. I'll go on the 4-hour. We can see there was some divergence that was happening, which it already did its kind of reversal, reached around the overbought section. Okay. So for this on the 1 hour, we do see like that kind of left shoulder, head, right shoulder pattern. It did break the neckline, and it looks like it retested over here. So right now it is a buy, but it would have been a better buy over here when we see that it broke above doing the engulfing. It engulfed, rose up. What's up, Die Artist Barber? So it broke up around R1, or it's going to R1 right now. Overall, this should be rising up some, but in this entire red area, I should be looking for a rejection. So remembering mainly not to place buys on this. You can place scalping buys, but your main thing is looking for sells, since we know it's on the bigger time frame. It broke this support. It's probably going to go up some, but mainly looking for that sell. So especially if it comes up, let's just say if it comes up to even over here, and then these areas are where you're looking to place sells. Because overall, this is going on a downtrend. You broke the support, should be targeting these levels down here. So I'll be looking at this trade to probably catch the reversal happening over here. If I see like a strong push coming down, I'll be probably calling that sell happening. You said GJ's on the rise? Yeah. So you guys saw I did the analysis. I'm in profit right now. So yeah, GJ, and I can see Matt, you said GJ just shot up 60 pips. Yeah, so target this 23.6 level. where it's going to be at the 148.043. You can target the 00 after. I'll probably adjust this a little lower, like to here. Just being a little safe here, where it's hitting most of these wicks. So the 148.239, 23.6 is 148.021. So definitely it did break above 38.2, and now it's rising up to 23.6. And also the 00 is around this level, which I do think it's going to break above. You see, just by drawing this channel, I was able to kind of predict it broke off this resistance. Looking at it from the bigger time frame, and then I zoom in, kind of sniping that trade. Like a sniper, you look through the scope from far away, and then you zoom in. Vic Grotto, you said USD CHF. I just analyzed that trade. You see it is dropping right now. So GJ, yeah. All right, you guys. That's it for tonight. I'm gonna be spending like 5 minutes answering questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions before getting off here. Euro USD. So I already did the analysis for Euro USD. If you want, you can go on YouTube. I'm going to be posting it. I'm also probably going to be doing YouTube lives as well. So you guys should subscribe and definitely get the content on there. But it's better showing up. It's better showing up live than watching the pre-recording. But you know, the pre-recording's good for watching it if you want to learn my strategies and some stuff that I'm doing. Lagunas, you said, when can I order that coffee cup? So the coffee cup, well, we have a couple merchandise that we're currently testing out right now. So you can see on Instagram Live, we have this mug here, has the Market Masters Academy line. We also have this one here. It's kind of hard to see, but has a logo and text. But definitely that's going to be coming out soon. We're working on the Shopify store. Yeah, GJ is rising. We can see it's breaking above 23.6. We should be expecting it to rise above the 00. Especially this break of neckline, because it's creating an inverted head and shoulder. So for this inverted head and shoulder, we're technically supposed to be waiting for the break of neckline, but I like getting in on these areas because I know how to scalp the market and be able to tell ahead of time. We can see it's going up. If it breaks above the 00, we definitely should be looking at the negative 27%, or the right way, which should be neckline to about the head. I'm just going to do it like that. So we should be looking at it to rise around this R3 level, which that R3 is also this support level over here, which is resistance. So definitely this is an area to be looking for the rise on GJ. Now for me, I'm just going to catch my 200 micropips, be done for the trade. So that's my plan. You guys stick to whatever you guys want. If you guys are inside my 7-day training, you guys know 200 micropips is what you want to stick to. If you want to consistently just practice catching 200 every single time and then increasing the lot size. So yeah, it's definitely above the 00 now. And there's a real strong push right here. Let's look at USD CHF. Yeah, USD CHF is dropping. GU rose up from this support. It's at resistance right now on this channel here. So we'll see what's going to happen on there. Might actually exceed it and do something like this to continue rising up. All right, you guys, that's it for now. That's it for now. My YouTube channel, that one, I just recently got this one created, so let me get that up for you guys. I think actually, if you look up Ricky Andrade, I think it's Ricky Andrade 11. Let's see. Juan, you said super helpful. That's awesome. Glad you guys are liking this. I'm planning on doing this on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so you guys can tune in, learn from this, see some new trades, and be able to make profit. I've done a lot of live analysis where people get into trades right when I call it. They'll place the buy or the sell, and then they'll make profit. So definitely, you guys can join into this, make profit with me. And some of these trades, it's a little hard to call on the on point FX signals, because with the on point FX signals, it's more I'm looking for trades that don't execute really fast, because I understand a lot of people aren't online, or it takes some time to write the signal out and then place them. So I try getting into those trades that are a little longer. So this one was more like a scalping trade. You can catch some quick pips. You could have caught, quick 200 micro pips right here and been done. Yeah, I'll post a chart on EchoFin Lagunas. I'll do that. All right. Yeah, so that's it for now. If you guys want the link to my YouTube channel where I'm gonna be posting these analysis, send me a DM or send me a message on EchoFin, and I'll respond to you. I'll give you that link to be able to find my channel. All right, you guys. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Let's catch some pips. Let's make some money tonight. See you guys. Let's make some money.